I'm Brett Binkley, your host of American Dream TV. Today I'm in Boyne City, Michigan, one of my favorite communities. I'm also in one of my favorite places to eat and have good brew. It's called Stigg's Brewery. I'm very excited to introduce you to the owner, Mike Castiglione. Congratulations on your 9th year here in Boyne City.
Hey, thank you.
Mike, tell me a little bit about how you got involved in brewing beer.
Well, I started brewing beer when I was at MSU. You can buy ingredients to make beer, but not beer itself. And I made some horrible beers while I was at college over there. And after college, I started taking it a little bit more seriously, home brewing out of my garage just about every weekend. And I was working at Henderford Hospital at the time. I started a home brew club with a bunch of doctors and other guys that wanted to make beer. I traveled around the state of Michigan, checking out other people's setups and trying to steal their business ideas of how to start up a brewery. And that kind of gave me the confidence to open one up here in Boyne City.
So what did bring you to Boyne City then?
Well, I grew up in Charlevoix, just down the road, so I knew what I was getting into in a small resort town here in northern Michigan. And I just wanted to be back in a beautiful old town.
So why don't you show me where the magic happens?
Let's go. We got a nice little 2.5 barrel system downstairs in our brew house.
So Mike, you've turned into this facility into a beautiful restaurant. What was it back in the day?
It was originally part of the Boyne City Alpena Railroad, and it was built in 1899. Well, we have a small barrel aging program here at Stigg's. Every winter we release a couple bottles, and this guy here was a 23% plum stout. One over here is our Secret Squirrel at about 18%. So these are the fermentation vessels. We have a 2.5 barrel brew house here at Stigg's in Boyne City. This is where we ferment the beer. We fill this guy up with malted barley and hot water, and we steep the grains to extract the sugars and proteins. We pump them over into our brew kettle and anything else you may want to add to the beer itself. And we chill it down, pump it over to our fermentation vessels, pitch your yeast, and then about 2 weeks later you have beer. So we're going to finish bottling up our Secret Squirrel. This was the barrel-aged beer that we saw earlier. It's clocking in at 18.7%. So these we're going to fill up, dip in wax, and it'll be our winter release. We do one of these every year. There you go, Brett. Here's our mixed meat platter.
Now you do all your own smoking here, is that correct?
We sure do. We smoke everything on site. What can I get you to drink? You want to try that sneaky squirrel we were talking about downstairs in the brew house?
That's a great idea.
All right, pour your one. So here's our sneaky squirrel, and that came out of the barrel that we brewed downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow, that is delicious. So you've done a wonderful job. Tell me about the past and where we are today. So what's next for Stigg's?
We're expanding. We're going to open up a second location in Charlevoix, and we're calling it Stigg's Garage with a 15 barrel brew house. You want to go check it out?
I sure do. Thanks for inviting me into the future. What brings you to Charlevoix? Why did you decide to open this here?
Well, I grew up in Charlevoix, and I wanted to bring some damn good beer to Charlevoix, Michigan. We got an iconic bridge, a vibrant downtown, beautiful beaches, and now it's home to Stigg's Beer, and I'm excited to be part of the Charlevoix community. Our process, Stigg's Garage, is going to be a production facility with our 15 barrel brew house. We're going to have statewide distribution of Stigg's Beer. We'll have a tap room in the front with a garage door that opens up. Come and order a couple pints. You head over to our food truck, order some tasty barbecue, and then we're going to have a beer garden in the back. And that's going to be the idea for Stigg's Garage.
So Mike, tell me how you decided on this particular location in Charlevoix.
Well, we picked the north side of Charlevoix. It's across from the golf course right on the highway. So we've got some great exposure. We're hoping to get a beer in every golfer's hand that walks by. So this is the brew kettle. This is where you add your hops. And then we're transitioned over to our really big fermentation vessels compared to our location in Boyne City. Mm-hmm. And then from there, we're going to can and keg. So Brett, let me bring you up these steps here. We'll check out our brew platform. The grain is actually hidden on the other side of this wall. And then we bring it through this pipe here. It's a puck and pulley system. So it'll it'll pull all the grain into this mash tun. In this mash tun, we add hot water, and it's got some rakes and forks in there. They'll mix it all up. And we'll convert those sugars and starches into wort, which is basically just sugar water. Pump it over into our boil kettle, and then in our boil kettle is where you add your hops, and then you chill it down, and then you move it over to our fermentation vessels, which is the next room over. Let me show you what that looks like. These are our fermentation vessels. They're 15 barrels, and that's about 30 half-barrel kegs. or 600 gallons, depending on what unit of measurement you want to go by.
And that's per vessel?
Per vessel, that's
Wow.
right. So every time we brew, we can only fill up one at a time.
Is your brewmaster prepared to handle these new quantities?
Yeah, our head brewer, he's excited to get into his own space and really get at it and start making Stigg's beer in mass quantities. Here you go, Brett, have a Walloony.
Oh, I love this one. Thank you very much for inviting me in today. I hope to come back and enjoy it.
I would love that. Thanks for taking the time to hang out with me today.
Well, cheers. Cheers.